Hey y'all, and welcome back. We're doing something today that is oh so delicioso. It is okra and rice. Our ingredients are very simple. This is what it's looking like, and gonna go over it. We've got okra, one plum tomato chopped, onion, bell pepper, thyme. We've got bacon. You could also use salt pork, uncured salt pork, that is, and some fresh garlic. Here's the okra in the pot. I don't have any oil in this pot at all because what I want to do, that you see that slime there? Yeah, we don't want that. That's not good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and toast it and make sure we remove all of that slime. Now you can also do this in your oven. Just do a single layer, and you got to babysit it a little bit because you want all of that slime to cook off of the okra. So now that the slime is gone, it's no longer in a ball. You see, everything is freestanding, social distancing. That's what you want with your okra, and we're going to take it out of there. So in the same pot that we did the okra in, we added our bacon to it to get this rice started because bacon is good, especially for rice. Okay, now you don't have to do bacon. You can do the oil if you want to stay away from that. That's fine. I'm adding all of my fresh herbs, everything in there except for the garlic. I'm not going to add that just yet. So I'm going to let this cook off, and look at that. It just looks pretty. Look at those colors. They're popping, baby. So we're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes uncovered because I want everything to melt together and get those flavors popping. Okay, we added about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and we're going to let this cook on medium to low heat because I don't want the tomato paste to still be clumped up. I want it to be a little loose, like that. It's no longer in a ball. It's just right there doing its thing, all spread out, all lubricated. That's some browning that I just added there, about 2 tablespoons of browning, and that's going to help us give a beautiful color to the rice. Here's the okra I'm adding back to the pot, and we're going to make sure that it gets coated in all that goodness that we've already started. A good base, a good foundation for a good pot of okra and rice. We're going to move this around, get it all well combined before we move on to the next step in this cooking process. All right, so it's looking a little bit little kind of that kind of stuff. So there goes the garlic right there, and I minced my garlic. Now if you want to, you can go ahead and use your microplane that you'd use to zest your lemon or your lime or your orange. Use that for your clove of garlic. It'll it just does the job for you. Now that this has been cooking on low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add 4 cups of water. So I'm cooking 3 cups of rice, and so my measurement for me, what works for me, is just 3 cups of rice to 4 cups of water. That's what works for me. Try it improving each time. So there goes my chicken bouillon that I'm going to be adding for flavor. I'm not adding any salt or black pepper. That has all the flavor that I need right there. We're going to let this go and let that water come to a boil. So I'm adding my 3 cups of rice to this water, and I've already washed the rice, and I'm using basmati rice. Now of course you can use your jasmine rice and everything. So now that the water has already dissolved from the rice, I'm just giving it a quick stir before I put the lid on it and let it cook for another 15 minutes. Here it is after 15 minutes on low heat with the cover on it. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? This is a beautiful color. I've tasted it. It's exactly where I want it to be. I didn't have to add any additional seasoning, and of course, taste as you go. Okay? And here it is after being cooked for another 10 minutes covered under low heat, and my rice is done. Yeah, it's done. There it is. Beautiful. Now I have my okra and rice with a piece of fish, some potato salad or coleslaw, and a piece of plantain. You could do whatever you want with this okra and rice, and I'm telling you, try it, cook it, and let me know how it turns out. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bon appetit.